let's get this over, I don't know, over here. So let's get to that Riot build. Let's see. So let's use what I do behind the scenes. A lot of people don't know what to do, and they're feeding off of each other. You guys can figure this out for yourself, and I'm here to help you out. We're going to do top tier. That's usually what I do. Now that I think about it, let me get this bad boy. There we go. Where's my other screen? Whoopsies. Oh well. Let's see if this works. So I will use this as a reference. I'm going to use my bat ray as the reference. So that means in particular I'm going to be looking for these, which ones I can add. I already know I'm going to be using that. This armor didn't help out too much. I found something better, but we're looking for concussion stuff. For countermeasures, I know I'm going to need torpedo and mortars and whatnot, so that's what I'm going to base that off of. So I did see this because you can only have 2 countermeasures, so I'm going to go ahead and go with one of each. I'm going to go with that, and this is just, you know, preliminary stuff. I usually don't do that kind of stuff, but I want to kind of prove a point that you can figure it out by using top tier, and you can use the old ones as a reference. And then here's that countermeasure. Now I do know, I want to point out that there is an FM mission coming out, and there's supposed to be new armor and stuff. So some of this may change, as you can tell. So for the most part, though, I think this will give you a good idea. And some of the stuff that's coming out, you may not be able to get because a lot of players don't coin. So this will help a lot of people. Now I'm gonna go with the limited weapon because it's a lot stronger. Everything else is the same except this one does 4,000 more damage than the other one. So I'm gonna stick with the jagged bit torpedo. And I think I got this all around. Because what I've seen from the chores and everything, the sink fleets, I've been collecting these. Now I know why. I'm going to use the concussion sink drive. As I mentioned before, off the bat rays, we're going to copy the Hydra. We're going to copy that. Again, there might be FM missions that come out and has new stuff that you may want to use. Then again, if you're a non-coiner and you can't get it, you're going to need a backup. So this may be the best build for a lot of people, and it may be a good build for a lot of people. Either way, I don't see where we're going to go wrong in this. Unless, of course, for some reason the targets are all, for explosives or something. But from what I see from the ship, on the bat rays, I'm pretty sure it's going to be the same targets, just a lot harder and a lot more glitchier. Of course, I've been seeing this concussion battery, skirmish. I'm going to go ahead and go with that. I miss anything? Oh yes, the armor. This is the one that we have, limited. I go with that because it does more damage, and also it has a repair of 1 second. So despite what you may have heard of people saying, oh, you don't need armor, well, it's not going to hurt the repair time. Only adds a second. And it gives you 1,600 more concussion survival. Now, I'm assuming for the FM missions, they come out with the limited one, they're going to do one that's going to have explosive and concussion. That's what I am predicting. Because see, over here on the U2, it has explosive survival. So we need to make sure we have our explosive and concussion survival up. That's why I'm recording this, so we can see what the defense is now. Slow resistance, going to need that. Concussion survival, that's pretty good. I've seen that from the survival rates from the other ships and chores that we have to do. I understand that this is for concussion, not other stuff, but the number is still high, and that's about the going average for the top fleet. It's also built for explosive survival, so we're gonna, like I said, that's why I chose the armor. Where the hell's the number? What am I looking at? See, this is what I was like. See how this is a lot lower? That's why I'm assuming there's going to be one coming out that's going to have dual, or you can go in there and look for one that's got, you know, maybe just do 2 of these and 2 of the explosive ones. And again, that's up to you. Got to remember that this is up to you guys what you want to do. What's good for one may someone else may not like, but for the most part, I think this is a good starting point using the Bat Ray and then going to the Riot. I was debating about using more damage, a different one in speed. I forgot, but I went ahead and chose this because I do like the critical chance. It does increase that. Sometimes it works more than others, but as you know, the game's always changing and they're always glitchy. But when it does work, it's going to do a lot more damage, so I figured to go in. If I get lucky enough to do the higher damage, let's go ahead and do that. Otherwise, I was going to increase my countermeasure range, which I may do, I may not, but due to the fact of the speed that the sucker can do, I may not need a bigger range. And then also with the stuff, way down there. See, this does explosive survival as well, so I'm pretty sure we're going to need 2 different armors for the explosive or another dual one, because we're definitely going to, you know, need to get that explosive number up. What was I going to say? Not the speed. Aurora Cap 5, so that's going to be cool. It's going to add that to all of them, so that may balance itself out. Yeah. So that's what I have. Let's see how close we get. Like I said, it's a good reference point. Thank you guys so much. Like and subscribe, share. A lot of people are asking for builds. Feel free to share this. I think this is going to be a very good build, but time will tell. You know, I don't want to count my corn nuts before they're baked in the freezer. Like that random stuff I say? Anyways, you guys have been great. I'll catch you next time.